Hey, this is Amal from TechLeatherCraft. I want to take a moment to talk about the custom ultra slim wallet I just finished up. I had actually posted a video on this already. This was the Italian leather. So I posted that for the customer. They did want it a little bit shorter yet, and so this is basically the finished product. This is Chromexcel in the burgundy brown color. This one specifically has a little bit more of a burgundy tone to it. It kind of varies between the brown and the burgundy a little bit. But anyway, this is the Chromexcel. You can see that the edges are all burnished and smooth, and then I applied a dark black edge coat to it. Just in comparison to the original Italian, the customer really wanted the cards to be right up against the lip. So hopefully you can make that out. If you look at this angle right there, you can see where the cards are and where the edge is, right? So it's like any shorter and the cards would pop out. Now, the other reason you can't really go too short is you can kind of see is that this pocket here has this seam stitched, and so if this was even shorter down that way, this card would not fit properly. So as it is right now, it's kind of forming this, if you can make that out, it's forming this kind of a squaring effect right here. And that's fine, that's not going to be an issue because Chromexcel is flexible and molds. So just really quick though, this is going to be kind of a tight fit until you break it in. So that has two cards in it, and this has two cards also. So two cards in that slot, two cards in this slot, and then this is 5. That's what the customer had wanted to keep in there. So there's a total of 5 cards. We'll get those in there. Now I did actually leave this overnight with 6 cards in here, so it is a little bit easier to go in than when I initially made it. So that's one way to break in a wallet if you want to, is to actually stick an extra card or 2 into the middle slot, or into any wallet, into any pocket. Is to stick an extra card in there and let it sit for a day or 2. So anyway, that's what I did with this. There's 5 cards in here that goes in without any issue. You could probably even get a 6th card in there, and you should be able to get it out. Like I said, the first couple times it may be kind of tough until you've broken in the leather a little bit, but you can see that it's possible to get it in and out, get the cards in. That has 6 cards in there right now. Let me grab one out really quick. And then the customer wants to keep 2 cards on the outside. So you can kind of see as I put it in. And then 2 more cards here. So there you have it. Alright, so that is the finished Chromexcel. I guess I'm calling this the custom ultra slim. One thing to keep in mind is when you get down, especially to this height where the cards are just, they're right almost to the surface, and any smaller, you would end up losing this pocket. Now, I did have someone request cards in here and cash, and that is doable with a 1-pocket design or even 2-pocket design. So you could even take this even smaller if you were going to quarter cash and stick it right here, because then the cash would fit, and quartered would be just a little bit shorter. So you could always do that if you were only going to keep cash into this pocket here. So I'm working on, someone else had contacted me about this. So they want 6 cards here, and they only want 1 front pocket, which is the original style of my ultra slim. So I'm going to be working in a style like that with some of that black Saffiano leather they had requested. This is the black Saffiano. It's kind of that textured leather. It is really stiff, really durable stuff. It does not have the same flexibility that Chromexcel does. So when you're making it, it will take a little bit longer to break in. But yeah, so if you wanted something even smaller than this, you can see that it is possible to take it down maybe another millimeter or so, but when you do that, you're going to lose the ability to keep cards into into this pocket. And in fact, you can see I actually stitched really close to the edge for both of these. I actually like to leave a little bit more seam allowance. Let me see. So like this is usually the seam allowance I leave. It's about 1/8 away from the edge. And on this one, I moved in just a smidge, out that way, just to make sure this cards would fit. And of course, for this one, I think I had talked about in the last video, is I've moved the seam to the edge here. So anyway, this is probably the smallest you can get without sacrificing either card slot. If you're not wanting to put cards into this slot, you can get a little bit smaller, and you could put cash into this pocket corded, which I will actually be making and posting a video of that in black Saffiano for someone. So stay tuned, guys. I will have more TechLeatherCraft projects coming up. I have a couple custom cell phone cases I'm working on that have like a wallet built into them. Thanks for watching.